I had an unfortunate rat incident in my garage. They got into the bag and chewed holes through this. And there's a whole series of holes all along the tarp here. But I end up using, it hasn't torn, it's got a fair bit of tension on it. So it's sort of like a ripstop. But I end up fixing it, just fixing it up with this Gorilla tape from Bunnings. I'll zoom in a minute. But it seems to be holding up well. There's a fair bit of tension on this tarp and it hasn't ripped. And this tape is actually quite good. This is the Gorilla tape I use to mend the tarp. If you can see in there. With that Gorilla tape I put it on the top side as well as the underside. It seems to be holding up. One day I'll get it professionally repaired. The main reason I bought this tarp is because you can set it up by yourself. You don't need anyone else to help you, and it only takes 6 pegs. Having a tarp that you can drive in from the side and enough clearance to clear the roof rack and the solar panel is a bonus for me. Driving in from the end is not an option because of the center poles. As you can see here, when you put these extension poles in, where normally if you right down low, pull tight, and when you put these in, they do tend to become a bit of a sail. As you can see, it's picking up here. So if the wind gets really strong, it definitely pays to remove these poles and then just tensioning them down so it pulls down, just so the wind will tend to go over it. Because I've had this set up in really strong winds through a rainy storm, and it held up really well. But yeah, if you've got these side poles in, I don't like your chances. Yeah, you can see with putting these poles in here, just allows me to back the van into the side here. But these poles, I think they're about 22.50 to there, 2.25 meters to here. And this van with the solar panel on the roof is about 2.05 meters, which is 2050 mil high. You can get over the price factor. This tarp is definitely worth buying. It's quite an investment, but I've had this for over 6 years and it's always been a joy to use because I know I can set it up myself and configure it how I like depending on the weather. It's endured many rainy storms and lots of sunny days. I will leave a link in the description for this tarp so you can look up the specs yourself. I just figured it's been out that long, many years, it's probably saturated. No one wants to hear all the specs. So it's just more of my experience with this tarp and how much I really enjoy it. It's one of the best things that I've bought for camping. I highly rate it despite its high price point. Using your own supplied optional side poles helps to configure the tarp to how you like it depending on the weather. Yeah, when it's sunny or light rain, those side poles help you give it a bit extra surface area without hitting your head on the tarp. Just brings it up to the level that's easy to walk under. The width of the tarp, or the footprint where your pegs go, it's about 5.7, 5.6 meters, thereabouts, give or take. I'll just measure the peg out length for the tarp, starting over in this corner here. Okay, I'll just zero this. So from here, right through, you're looking at about 10.6, 10.7 meters. So lengthwise, like a big square rectangle, 10.67 by 5.6, 5.7 meters, whatever it is. So you need quite a big footprint to peg it out. That's the only thing with this tarp. But look at the room you've got. And you only need 6 pegs. That's the beauty of it.